Really getting into contact with the area you're going to be working with. Almost like you're pushing the ground away from you. And as you're doing that, you're taking big, deep breaths in, and the head up high. Crown of your head going up towards the top of the ceiling. You feel your legs activating here in the front. Big, deep breath in, arms up above your head. Breathe in, exhale, preferably through your nose. Bring your palms together. Gaze up at your thumbs. Continue to push the ground down and away. Fingertips up towards the ceiling. Your gaze on your thumbs. Inhale. And exhale. Again, deep breath in. Continuing to find that length and extension. Exhale. Next inhale, you're going to grab your right wrist and you're going to pull it towards the left side of the mat as you move your right hip over towards the right side of the mat. Feet are continuing to push down and away. And you're bringing your gaze up towards that right hand. In deeply. Continuing to find that length and extension in the body. Your next inhale, I'm going to bring it back up towards the middle. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. As you exhale, we're pulling the left hand over towards the right side. Left hip moving over towards the left. Bottom of the feet pushing the mat down and away from you. Inhaling deeply through the nose. And exhaling. Let's inhale, bring it back up towards the middle. And reach just slightly back, taking the gaze up at your thumbs. And then exhale, you're going to fold forward. Hands down towards the ground. Bringing your chest towards your knees. Just letting the head fall towards your toes. Now your hands and your feet gently pushing the ground down and away. You should start to lift your hips towards the ceiling. Even if your knees are bent, I want you to start to move the energy of your hips towards the ceiling. Ground beneath you, you're going to move away from you, pushing away. Bring the chest towards the knees. Bring the head drop towards the toes. Excuse me. Inhale. Bring your hands just below your knees. Just lifting up halfway. Excuse me. Extending the arms straight. Pulling the shoulders towards the back of the mat as you move the chin up towards the front of the mat. Feet continuing to push down and away, helping to stabilize your body. Breath in. Exhale. Continue to lift up halfway. Keep the back straight. The next exhale, you're going to bring the hands back down towards the ground. You're going to walk yourself out. Moving into plank position. Just going to hold here for 3 breaths. And as you're here in this position, you're going to have your shoulders above, elbows in line with the wrists. Pulling the back of your knees up towards the ceiling. Pulling the heels up towards the ceiling. pushing the ground beneath you away. Bringing the back of the shoulders up towards the ceiling as well. Your next breath, keeping the elbows close to the body. You're gonna lower, bring your chest towards the ground. You can bring your knees toward the ground first. Pull the chest down. And come down all the way. Top of the feet onto the mat. Extend the arms straight, pull your chest forward. Gazing up towards the ceiling. Hold here for 3 breaths. Pulling the shoulders back towards your hips. Lifting the chin up towards the ceiling. Hands pushing the ground away. Breath in. And exhale, one more. Inhale. Exhale, we're gonna flip our toes. Push our hips up to the ceiling. Draw our heels down. From here, just start to walk your feet out. Open up right heel. Put it down, the left heel comes up. Just alternate. As you're doing that, continue to move your hips towards the ceiling. Your energy in that direction. Next exhale, move out into a plank. From here, pull your chest down towards the ground. Inhale. Extend the arms, pull the chest forward. Up the toes. Hips back up to the ceiling, heels to the ground. And hold. I'm gonna be here for 5 breaths. Continue to move your hips to the ceiling and draw your heels towards the ground. Moving the back of the knees towards the rear of the mat. Pushing that ground down and away. Three more breaths here. Gaze is towards the belly button. Two more. And next exhale. Bend the knees towards the ground. Start to walk your hands back towards your feet. Moving directly into a half lifted position. Arms straight. Chest lifted up halfway. Shoulders moving towards the rear of the mat. And exhale. Rolling forward, bring the chest back towards the knees. Head towards the toes. Hips towards the ceiling. Here, I'm going to slowly stand up. Bring the arms up above the head. Palms are together, gazing up at the thumbs. And exhale, as you exhale, you're pushing the ground beneath your weight, extending the arms up towards the ceiling. Your breath in, we're getting longer and longer. And as you exhale, pulling the right hand over towards the left side of the mat. Moving the hips over towards the right side of the mat. Gazing up at the right hand. Inhale, bring it back up to center. As you exhale, moving over towards the opposite direction. Left hand over towards the right side of the mat. Hips moving towards the left side of the mat. Inhaling back up to center. Reaching up slightly back. Gazing up at the thumbs. Then exhale. Fold forward. Bring the chest towards the knees. Hands are at the ground. Gently pushing the ground beneath us away. Head towards the toes. So inhale, bring your hands just below the knees. Lifting the chest up halfway, extending the arms straight. Bring the chin up towards the front of the mat, shoulders towards the back of the mat. And exhale. Hands down, walking ourselves out into plank. Here we're pulling the chest towards the ground. If you need, the knees can come down. Pulling your chest down, keeping the elbows close to your body. Once down, top of the feet onto the mat. Extending the arms straight, pulling the chest forward. Facing up towards the ceiling. And exhale. Tuck the toes. Heels come down, hips go up. Nice big deep breath in. Just bring the right heel up towards the ceiling. So exhale, bending that right leg. Move the right foot over towards the left side of the mat. Inhaling, straightening up the right leg, bringing the right heel to the ceiling. And exhale. Step forward. Facing the left hand, the right hand, the right foot next to the left hand. From here, we're going to twist. Up, looking up over our right shoulder. Start by bringing your right hand to your right knee. Feel stable enough, you can extend that right arm up towards the ceiling. And deeper into that right knee. Pulling the back of the left knee up towards the ceiling. Pushing the ground down and away. Bottom of the right foot, the left hand, and the left foot. Reach up towards the ceiling with the right hand. And exhale. Bring the right hand down next to the right foot, right arm next to the right leg. I'm going to inhale, we're going to spin up in the opposite direction. Bring our gaze up towards the left thumb. Pushing down and away. Bottom of the right hand, right foot, left foot. Extending the left hand up. And exhale, you're gonna bring that left heel down towards the ground. Keeping the arms out, lifting the upper body up. Arms are out. Take your time. Move within your body. Looking over the middle finger of the right hand. And inhale, bring both arms up. Bring up towards the ceiling. And exhale. Let's frame that right foot. Step the right leg back. From plank position, we're pulling our chest down towards the ground. Inhaling. Bring chest forward. And exhale. Hips to the ceiling. Heels to the ground. Inhale, bring the left foot up. And exhale, bending the left foot, bring it over towards the right side of the mat. Inhale, extends the right foot, the left foot back up. And exhale, step forward. Bring the left foot forward. And twist up towards the left. Bottom of the left foot, the right hand, the right foot pushing the ground away as we extend up towards the ceiling with the left hand. And exhale. Bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Left leg next to the left arm, and we're twisting up in the opposite direction. Breath in. And exhale. Bringing that right hand down. Step the left leg back. Plank position, pulling the chest towards the ground. Inhale. Pulling the chest forward. And exhale. Hips to the ceiling. Heels towards the ground. Continue to breathe as you bring your knees towards the mat. Walking your hands back towards your feet. Placing the hands just below the knees. Let's exhale, fold forward. And inhale, stand up all the way. And exhale, shake it off. All right, 30 seconds. Then we get started. Hope everybody's warmed up. So we're gonna start from a standing position. And then from here, you're just gonna squat down, hands come out, and we're going right into the push-ups. Let's go for it. Come back up. You can extend up your toes as well if you want. Squat down, bring the hands towards the ground, walk yourself out to a plank. Bring the knees to the ground. Pull the chest down. Walk your hands back. If you need to break it down, you're just reaching down towards the ground. Reaching up, coming up with the toes. Master that if you need to master that first. Find what works for you, find what's challenging. Overcoming those challenges is where you see the change. You need to go down to your knees to get it in. Down, chest to ground. You need to take a break. Take a break, but continue to focus on the breathing. Visualize yourself in the movement. Each repetition is practice for the next one. None of it has to be perfect. And time. 30 seconds to the next. Actually, I'm going to be doing squats. So you're going to start with your feet together. You're going to squat down. Step out. Squat. Feet together, back together. Squat down, step out to the opposite side. I'm going to start that in about 4, 3, 2, and let's go. Back straight, chest lifted up. Pulling yourself down into position. You don't want to just drop down, fall down. You want to be in control of the movement. Hands anywhere but your legs. If you need to use a chair for support, that's definitely fine. Let's keep the chest lifted. Pulling yourself down as you come up and pushing the ground away. Visualize that. Connect with the muscles. Seconds to go. And relax. Good job. So next up, going to be lunges with a kick. So we're going to step back, bring the leg forward, kick out, and back. And then we'll switch after the next break. All right, let's go for it. So again, you want to keep the chest lifted, back as straight as possible. Avoid the bending over. And keep the chest lifted up. And find that range of motion. If you are finding yourself bent over, where is it happening? Try to stop just short of that. Master that range of motion. And then we progress. And knee up and kick out as high as you can. Moving moving the leg forward, moving the foot forward. In control. Exhaling down, inhaling up. And relax. Good job. All right, about 25 seconds, we'll switch to the other leg. You need to focus and keep your awareness on your breath. Starting up at 5. And let's go. Pulling yourself down, pushing the mat through the ground. What pace works for you? Find a range of motion that works for you. You need to take a break. Try to keep the legs moving while walking in place. One time. Good job. So next, start with your feet a little bit more than shoulder width apart. We're going to be doing a bottom weave. So imagine there's a rope, a line right here in front of you. We're going to be going up, down, and coming up on the other side of it. Just like that. Let's go. Pull yourself down, come up. You come up, it should be on your backside. You're twisting, turning the chest towards the right side of the mat. That back foot is solid, not lifting it up off the ground. Coming down, under, turning the chest. Hands up. Bending that back leg and come up. Pivoting on the ball of your foot. Good job. Keep breathing deeply. Finish it off strong, almost there. And relax. Good job. And lie down on our backs. And from here, we're going to be doing a reverse curl. So starting with the knees bent, feet towards your butt. Just bring your knees back towards your chest. Exhale, tap the knees down and up. Don't need to lift the hips up. Just want to get that crunch. Want your movement controlled. Sync to your breathing. Inhale as you bring the heels down. Exhaling as you bring the knees towards the chest. Try to keep your knees together as if you're squeezing something that you didn't want to let go. As you're doing this, very important, most important, keep that lower part of your back pushed into the ground. Imagine you're pulling your belly button towards the mat. Maintain that contact to help protect the lower back, as well as target the transverse abdominal muscle, the lower abdomen that we're working right now. And relax. Good job. And we're going to flip over to our stomachs. And from here, legs are extended out, arms are extended out. You want your palms facing each other. And you're going to lift your left heel up towards the ceiling. The whole leg is coming up. And you're going to move your right hand up towards the ceiling. Same time and then switch. So, alternating just like this. Let's go for it. Get up there, hold it for a second, and down. As you're doing this, pushing the pelvis into the mat. Using that to push the ground away. That's an anchor point. Continuing to bring your awareness to your breathing, linking the breathing with the movement. And relax. Okay, so from here, I'm going to have you start with your feet wide. And what we're going to do is, we're going to walk our hands back. And we're going to try to get ourselves into a deep squat. The goal is to move your hips back towards the ground. Try to get the heels towards the ground. If you're there, keep the chest lifted up straight. If you need to, you can keep your hands down on the ground for a bit of support. Still trying to keep the chest lifted, and we're trying to pull the knees apart now. Pulling the knees apart. Sort of like a magnet. Reverse polarity. I keep them apart now.
Take your elbows, use your hands, assist you, chest lifted up. Find what works for your body. Might need to put your feet a little wider. Try to find your breath, that deep breath. And relax. Slowly walk yourself down. Here we're just going to lie down on our side. You're going to bring your hand down in front of you. You rest your head down on your arm or your hand like this. I'm just gently lifting both legs up off the ground. You get to the halfway mark. You're just going to roll over on the other side. Loosen these muscles here in the side body. Well, lift them up. Doesn't have to be lifted up all the way. Keep the hips stacked on top of each other. Use that left hand to gently assist with stability. And let's roll over. Switch sides. Bring your head on your left arm on your left hand. Hips are stacked. Lifting both legs up. Now relax. Right from here, you're gonna come to all fours, bring your feet together. So open the knees up wide as you can. And start to draw your hips back towards your heels. Arms extended out. Allow your chest to just drop in between the knees. Continue to breathe in and release. Hips to continue to fall back. Allow your chest to just hit the ground. Allow the energy to move towards the ground. As you're breathing, close your eyes and visualize breath traveling throughout your body. Breathing your lungs, traveling into every cell in your body.
Slowly start to come up out of that position. Here. Swing our feet around towards the front. And bring our legs out in front of us. Together. We're going to reach out the lowest part of your leg. And get so, put your hands towards the bottom of your feet. Just aim your chin towards your feet. Slightly keeping the chest lifted. It's allowing your body to fall forward as it may. Most important thing right now is the deep breath. Find yourself short, choppy breath. Try to ease out of the stretch just a little bit. You might need to bend your knees slightly. Do that. If you're able to touch your feet, try clasping your hands bottom. As you breathe, take notice how your body moves deeper into position. Head relaxed. To be able to breathe deeply, I want this to be a painful experience. Slightly challenging, but not painful. The breath is a way to monitor that. Gauge how intensity is treating us. Slowly come up out of that. And from there, you're just going to spin around. You're going to open up your legs as wide as you can. Take your hands out to the side and reach one hand for either foot. Or you can bring your hands out in front if you choose. We're going forward. We need to slightly keep the knees bent. We want to try to keep our toes and our feet straight up. Notice them coming in. You want to just peel them back open. Open up those legs. Just allow the body to fall where it may. Breathe. Deep breath using the entire respiratory system. It's allowing the belly to expand as you breathe in. Don't want to suck it in. All the oxygen we can get, all the air we can get.
Slowly, slowly, let yourself come up. And from there, step over into your stomach. Lifting up on the elbows. Hands are flat, elbows at a 90-degree angle. Just gently bring your gaze to just above your fingertips and shoulders relaxed. And the top of the feet. The mat. Roll the chest forward, shoulders towards the back of the mat. Breathe. Inhale. Feel the lungs expand. Take notice of them expanding out towards the side, and also towards the back. So not just the front. Pelvis attached to the mat. Gently, very gently pulling the chest forward. Here you're going to roll over to your back. Legs together, feet together, the heels together. You're going to let the toes drop out to the side. Bring your shoulders underneath your body, turning your palms up towards the ceiling. And relax. And breathe. Finding stillness into your body. Focusing only on the breath. You want yourself to be in the moment right now. So you see the job is done. Face is relaxed. Body is at rest. Fingers and toes. Energy up through the legs. So the hands. Open the toes. Flex and extend the ankles. As you sit up, give yourselves a round of applause. Good job, everybody. Thank you for joining.